Peace and love. Hope all is well. Hope you're feeling blessed and safe and high vibrational. Now I'm just out in nature and I'm just on my way to the supermarket and I'm just here to basically give a message as I was feeling a message come forward, and it was a message on expression. And what energy was saying to me was that expression is everything. Expression is all that we are, all that we need to be. And energy literally just said to me, just as I was saying that expression is our DNA. They're saying like expression is within our DNA. They're also showing me the shape of the DNA, the double helix, and saying like that design is expression, is expressive. I don't quite understand, but yes, that's what they're saying. Well, they're bringing the double helix straight to duality. They're saying DNA is the basis of like who we are, who we all are, who everything is, and this human experience is based on duality. Therefore, if you go back to the beginning, or if you go back to like your DNA, there's duality immediately from the get-go, basically, is kind of what they're saying. And I'm feeling that it's like we need to express this duality. We need to express the good and the bad, the light and the dark, the pain as well as the healing. There's something about like the good days, and for some reason I'm seeing like SZA, her song Good Days, and it's like I can't even remember right now what the lyrics are, whether they are talking about good days or they're talking about bad days, but if I remember like the vibe of that track, it's like talking about like a relationship with another person, and it's not necessarily the most positive relationship, but energy saying like just as with like music, how it's so easy to convey pain and like emotions of sadness or loss or just feeling lonely or unappreciated. Music can do the same with expressing positive emotions and be just as touching. It's basically speaking on the emotional content of music, and energy's kind of saying like that music can just, like happy music and music that expresses or focuses upon positive experiences, can be just as impactful to the heart, to the soul, to the mind, to the body. And it's that, because energy keeps showing me people listening to sad music to heal and to kind of get through dark times or emotional times. But energy is saying basically that even when we are going through a dark time, we don't have to listen to dark music. We can listen to happy music, and it may feel that it's a bit of a, what's it called, a clash, or I can't explain. It's like it may not seem that your emotions and the music that you're listening to go together, or that they are opposite, but energy is making me feel that in this case opposites kind of attract, and you can lift your vibration by listening to happier music when it concerns negative emotions. Equally, energy is also saying like, yes, listening to emotional songs when you are feeling emotional can help, but also positive too. But it's just about what feels right for you, really. Can you hear that? That sounds like an omen. One of the birds. See, energy is telling me to keep my eye out. But it's not just like keep my eye out, it's almost that it's like, can you hear or can you notice when kind of the energetic world is speaking or talking to you, just as for some people that bird making that noise, they may have not noticed it or they may have just walked straight past it, but in this life, in this human experience, nothing is really a coincidence, you know? And energy with that is saying like, I notice, but with the message of like, keep my eyes open. Am I being aware? Basically, that was the message. Am I aware of my surroundings? Are you aware of your surroundings? You know, when I come out and I walk, especially when I walk a particular path, I just feel so like connected or just so at peace. So, I don't know, it's just like a flow state, and energy just likes to kind of come forward with messages for me when I'm in this state, or when I'm just, I don't know, put myself in a particular vibration, I guess. See, now they're telling me yes, because particular activities have a particular vibration to them. And they're not saying like football has a vibration to it. Of course it does, but they more so are saying like for me and certain activities that I do, I've cultivated a certain vibration with certain activities. Therefore, when I go and approach certain activities, I then enter that vibration, if that makes sense. Say if you was constantly watching a series on TV and you was in a vibration of joy whilst you watch this same series every single time, when you go to then turn on this series, or when you think about this series, you then may enter this vibration. It's the same for this walk that I'm doing. When I go on this walk, I then enter a particular vibration, and the guides, the energy, the earth, the Divine Mother can kind of work through me. Not that they can't work through me throughout the rest of the day or throughout other activities. This is just one where, you know, I'm able to go into kind of a flow state. Okay, but I'm going to put my phone away now, and maybe on the way back we'll have a few more messages. Peace and love. Ashe. Peace and love. Hey, I'm just out at the moment, just in nature. I'm just walking back from the supermarket. Now, energy was just, well, kind of having just a little moment with myself with energy, and they were just talking on tarot, and that really what they were talking more on was the zodiac sign readings on the channel. And there wasn't just on about my videos of zodiac readings, there was on about kind of everybody that does tarot channelings or readings on YouTube for those under the sign of zodiac signs. And what they were saying was that every message won't resonate. Every message is not meant to be for you. You know, we need to get out of this space where everything is solely just about ourselves and not about the assistance of other people. Now, energy is bringing me to, yes, whoever's watching this could be confused or may feel that there's a bit of contradiction, because in the previous video that we uploaded, energy is telling us that we need to focus on our ascension. But focusing on our ascension doesn't mean that we can't help somebody or that we shouldn't help somebody. It just means that we should focus upon our ascension and ensure that in the helping of somebody else, we're not putting ourselves out of alignment. Now, what energy was bringing me to was that, yes, every video isn't for you. It's for you, and it's under your side, but it may not resonate in terms of the messages resonate specifically for your life or an experience that you're currently going through, but the messages is connecting to energy that of the past, energy that of the present, energy that of the future. But not only that, it's coming through to you. It may be a message for somebody else in your surroundings, somebody that you're connected to. The messages are in your signs reading. You know, energy saying that every reading, every channeling, regardless of if it's done by me or somebody else, regardless of if it's for a zodiac sign reading, there is some truth that can be taken from that for everybody. And it's about listening, and it's about being willing to hear the truth in something that may not resonate straight away, is what they're saying. You know? They're also saying when you dislike something, why do you dislike something? You're disliking it because it doesn't resonate with you, but what is it about it that doesn't resonate with you? And they're saying that often the thing that doesn't resonate with you is actually what resonates with you the most. The thing that doesn't resonate with you is the thing that you've been avoiding, or the thing that you need to acknowledge. For some reason, the energy is just bringing me to this perspective of we need to be shifting our perspective when listening to readings on YouTube, and that if something's on YouTube, there's a possibility, or yes, a possibility that millions of people could end up seeing it. Therefore, there will be a message in there for you, but it's not necessarily going to be specific for you, if that makes sense. Now, the energy saying gems. There are times when a video will literally feel like it is specifically for you, that it matches everything that you're going through, everything that you're experiencing, but even then, energy is still saying that there's still a message in there for somebody else that you're connected to. There's still a message in there that somebody else may be able to hear in the next week, or something will come up where you may need to express something that I said or another reader said. It's basically just saying to be open to all possible truths, or all sides of the truth. But that's all for this moment. Thank you for joining. Peace and love.